Hi friends, we are going into class 7 of module 5, and in this class we are going to discuss some example problems, and we will discuss one problem number 3 in this video. The fuel inputs per hour of a plant 1 and 2 are given as F1 is equal to this much and F2 is equal to this much rupees per hour. Determine the economic operating schedule and the corresponding cost of generation if the maximum and minimum loading on each unit is 100 watt and 25 megawatt. The load demand is 180 megawatt and the transmission losses are neglected, which means the first case. If the load is equally shared by both units, determine the saving obtained by loading the units as per the equal incremental production. So what is given is the fuel inputs to plants are being given, and the rupees per hour is also provided. Okay, and they are told that the minimum loading, maximum and the minimum loading on each plant should be like this. That means the constraint is given here. So we have to check whether it is not going beyond this 100 or less than 25. And the next thing is the load demand which has to be met is 180 megawatt. And they are telling that we have to neglect the transmission losses, which means it is according to the first type, that is neglecting the transmission losses. The load dispatch problem has to be done. Okay, then one more thing is mentioned here. If the load is equally shared by the two units, determine the savings obtained by loading the units as equal incremental production cost. What is this line saying? We have to compare with, if we can do the loading in two ways that they are saying. One is equal sharing can be done. For example, if it is 180 megawatt, equal sharing means one unit should take 90 megawatt, the other one should take 90 megawatt. Okay, this is one way of loading it. Then the second method is by equal incremental production. Equal incremental production means df1 by dp1 should be equal to df2 by dp2. In these two ways you have to do, in these two methods you have to do, and just find out what is the saving being done if you are doing by this method. Okay, so we are going to find the answer. Solution. So incremental production costs of both units are given by, how can we find the incremental cost of production? It can be found by differentiating the F1 value and F2 value. F1 and F2 can be differentiated to find the incremental values. So df1 by dp1 is equal to, you can just take the differential and find this equation. Okay, similarly df2 can be also found as df2 divided by dp2 is equal to this much. So this is obtained by differentiating the f1 and f2 equations. Now for the economic operation of the units, we told that equal incremental production has to be done. So neglecting the losses, equal incremental production can be considered. So df1 by dp1 is equal to df2 by dp2, and just substitute those values and we can find that the equation will be equal to the equation will be like this. Okay, one more thing we already know, the total generation should be equal to 180 megawatt. So compare using these two equations, we can solve these two equations and get P1 is equal to P2 is equal to this much. P1 is equal to 88.89 and P2 is equal to 91.11. So this is according to equal incremental production cost. Now, what is the cost of generation during this time? So F1 is equal to, we know the equation from the question itself, the equation is there. Just substitute for P1 and P2 here, which we already obtained. Now just substituting this, we will be getting the answers for F1 and F2, which means this is the cost required for generating per hour, and this one for the fuel per hour. Total cost for fuel will be equal to, adding up those two, we will be getting the total cost when we are considering the equal incremental production. Okay, production cost. Now next method is, they told that just compare and say which one is having, what is the saving being done. If you are doing by this method, what is the saving being done other than if we are directly giving them half loads, that means equally sharing the loads. Okay, so let's consider it as a second case. The load on each unit is 90 megawatt. Then the cost of generation will be, what will be the cost of generation? Just substitute as for P1 and P2, just substitute as 90. You will be obtaining the answers like this. So the total cost will be, adding both, you will be getting this answer. Now you can just compare this one with the other one. So here you can see that by comparing these two, one is 10215 and the other one is 10214. From this itself, just take the difference, that will be the savings per hour. So for single hour itself, 0.57 rupees can be saved. So this is the answer solution for this problem. Hope you understood. Thank you everyone for listening.